Hey guys, it's operations time again. I know, a little early this week, but hey, it's kind of nice and toasty over here in Southern California. Well, not really. I think it was like 78 today. Although, Christmas is looking nice. By the end of the week, we should be into the 80s. So, read it and weep, everybody else. Anyway, we're gonna have a little bit of fun over here. We're actually gonna run 2 trains. We've got our hauler sitting here, and I've got the trusty tunnel motors out here. I know they're not era specific here, correct? Because I'm doing modern day, but these guys are a little bit older. Still got the red sills, but hey, I figured I'd take them out for a spin. And they picked up all of the cars that we had sitting in the yard, and they're just going to be doing a loop around the layout while we go inside and do a little bit of loco switching over there with our GP38-2, our patched our Southern Pacific unit. So let's get these guys fired up here. I don't know. He's gonna throttle up and let them run by here. And like I said, he's gonna be running around doing a loop before he goes off into staging. And sorry about the lighting over here, it's not the best. But we'll get him going at a good clip, and then we'll head inside and get to actual work. Because this guy is just going to be running around in the background. These are all the cars that got picked up by the locals from the last couple of videos. Hopefully he isn't too loud. So let's pop inside and we'll go get to work with our GP38. Alright, here she is. We'll get her fired up if I can get her on my controller here. And unfortunately I still don't have lights on this nice little train. Ooh, look at that guy going by. So, like I said, that guy's going to be running around the layout just for the heck of it. Let's go ahead and get this guy fired up. All right. So since we don't have any lights, we'll make believe like he has some lights. So the plan here is, and if you're new to the channel, this little interior part here along the aisle is serviced by our little GP38-2 right there. So we've got a couple industries here. We've got Southern Wine and Spirits over here that still doesn't have a sign on them. But they got a tanker over there of, looks like a syrup car. Adding syrup to all them good drinks. We got Royal Plywood over here. Got a box car right there. We're going to be pulling that tanker, the box car. And I think we're going to head all the way down here. And we're going to pull 3 cars out of here and restage that one guy right there. Nicely weathered car and graffitied up just a little bit. He's sitting in kind of in the off spot right there. So I think the first thing we got to do is get these 3 tank cars out of here. Let's go ahead and swing on over here. Make sure my turnouts are changed properly here. I think I'm heading in the right direction. Hopefully we don't have any issues over there on the over at the tanker facility. It's always kind of hit and miss over there. That little corner of my layout seems to have all the electrical issues, just like in the last video there. We'll run up to here and we'll go ahead and stop. Let's go ahead and get our turnout changed over here. And it looks like we'll be picking up that single first off. Grab the other two back there, and then what we're going to do is kind of stage them out here in the wooded area for the next local to come by. Hope everybody's having a good week so far. A week before Christmas. That's a nice shot, huh? Let's see if we can get in here and get a good connection. Looking good. I think my next project here is going to be to get my LEDs for this little guy. I know I've mentioned it before, but this is the first, well, I guess like a modern manufactured locomotive I got, athearn Genesis. Back when I first started building the layout. You go back in my channel there, you'll see all the trials and tribulations I had with this guy. Right there is good. Come over here, switch that. And come over here, grab these two guys. We've got good connection there, and I think we're connected up on that one there. And I think we're on a dead spot right here. So much for not having trouble. There we go. Like I said, I always get a few issues right over here. I think I gotta add another power drop over here. Either that or it's just been dusty and crusty and not getting a good contact there with the rails. I did not clean these since I started this, so they might just be a little bit dirty. But first off, we'll take these guys out. We'll stick them in the wooded area right there. And then we're going to go ahead, come back, and I think we're going to grab the box car out of Royal Plywood and that syrup car. Pretty nice shot, huh? Look at all the trains. I don't know what it is. It's always something nice to see trains kind of passing like that, even though they're not right next to each other. Right there is good. I'll honk the horn over here for any vagrants hanging out in the woods. There's usually one of them, one or two over there. I see one weirdo right there. Usually he's taking a spot right there for some reason. right there is good. We'll get these guys disconnected. I'm gonna grab my little skewer here. And then we'll come back over here, we'll respot that one car that's in the off spot. There we go, that looks good. I think I got to play with the momentum on this guy a little bit. He's kind of fast on the uptake there. When you first give him throttle, he kind of, I don't know if he jumps a little bit, but he's just a little bit faster than all the other guys. I usually set quite a bit of momentum on all of the locomotives. These are all Soundtrack Tsunami 2s equipped, except for our scale train guys back there. They got ESU decoders in them. Which is probably why I don't run them too much, other than the fact that they're not in the correct livery there. And we'll stop over here. But yeah, momentum I usually set at 200 for the locomotives. And that's how I get them running real nice and smooth. They kind of take a little bit to get going, take a little bit to get stopped. That sort of thing adds to the realistic running, I think. Alright, we'll get connected up here. Ooh, very nice. Let this guy get pulled out. We'll respot him in one of the tracks there, and then I think we'll head out and take care of business on the other side. I know we got to get that syrup car at least out of the Shasta Beverage. Keep getting it mixed up with Southern Wine and Spirits. That's the one in the background. Get a good close look at this guy. Ooh, sounds nice. Now we're gonna go inside a little bit. Hopefully avoid that dead spot. It might just be on my turnouts right there. We'll try to center them up here on the little platform right there. Now in the real world, this facility, Titan Transfer, is these little things here, these I don't know, platforms, whatever you want to call them. They're actually on wheels, and they can move them around back and forth. So that's kind of what I'm simulating here. Looking nice. Very nice. All right, next up, we'll actually stop over here and get our turnouts set, because we're going to be doing a little bit of a runaround. Let's see, we got to close that one. Actually, on second thought, no, we're not going to be changing anything right there, because we're going to go all the way down to the end there and pick up our one tank car, then bring them back out here. You have to do a little runaround for them. I know, I'm not blowing a horn for anything. Just wanted to hear the horn. I'll tell you what, we'll hit the bell when we go across the street. I think we'll leave that boxcar for next time, because that wooded area is getting a little full. We'll stop over here, let our imaginary conductor get out and block the road. That'd be nice, look at that, just like real life. There we go, we got him. Hey, puppy. Good stuff. A lot of trains rolling around over here. So like I said, what we're going to do is drop this guy off over here. We'll run around him and then we'll shove him back into the wooded area there, connect him up with the rest of those guys. So we're going to stop right here. And get him unhooked. With my left hand too. I tell you what, my tank cars, they work really good. For whatever reason, I don't know if it's they're heavy or I don't know what it is, but uncoupling them and coupling them seem to go flawlessly. So we'll come down here, just past the turnout, and come back around, get back on the other side of that tank car. A nice looking locomotive there. Just want to see the other guy going by there. See our hauler He's eventually going to make it out. We stop over here. We gotta run out into the street one more time. And this little street scene and this Royal Plywood, this is the first industry I set up. If you go back in my playlist, you can see how I made that. It was my first attempt at just kind of scratch building easy building and covering it with a little bit of photoshopped street view off the actual building there. And that's kind of the way all of my buildings are done. They're just kind of foam board boxes with some street view scenes kind of copied and pasted on top of them. There, we got them. We got to run back up here though. We should have stopped on the way by. But what I was going to say is all my buildings and stuff are like just foam board like that. And the whole idea being that they were sort of mock-ups, right? And eventually I will get to actually making proper buildings with a little bit more detail and all that good stuff. But I was always about the running of trains and not really about the building of buildings. So we'll see when that actually gets done, but that's the plan at least, and always has been. All right, I think we're good here. Last drop off. And I'm gonna go ahead and park it back. I think we're going to park it down by Titan transfer facility, or a little tanker facility, because whoever's running this thing, wrong way. He's got to go take a pee, and hold it right there. The kind folks over at Titan Transfer, they've got a little porta potty over there for us. Yeah, that's where we're gonna leave it, right there. Yeah, nice guy going by in the background. Alright guys, hope you enjoyed that little switching. Something a little bit different here. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up button and subscribe if you're not subscribed. Hit the bell button to get notified when I post more videos like this. You know the drill. Alright guys, I'm going to shut down over here and call it a day. Till next time, take care guys, bye.